right, today I'm covering what my guides asked me to share to explain a little bit better, because this is really hard to understand because we're not taught this. So once you wake up, and I go into this in my last couple of videos, what that means, but once you wake up to what's really happening here and who you really are, that you're actually a powerful soul in a human body that's forgotten how powerful you are, because we're told from the time we come out of the womb that we're not that we are just human, and that we're subjected to all these systems and structures that we have to partake in order to live the life we're supposed to live. None of that's true. I did a whole series on all this, but what my guides, I channel a group of cosmic beings, and they have been asking me to share what I've been channeling the last few years around this to help with awakening. And what they shared is that we live in a dimension, in a reality that we create. We're not subjects of our reality. Caveat they're saying is we are subjects of our reality, but we create the reality and then become the subject of that reality. It's time to take control of this reality. It's time to call back our control. We are the mass. We are the majority. There's a very small subset of people at the top of this globe that are controlling everything. And we believe we have to participate in it because that's what we've been told our whole life. We haven't been told we have a choice. We have a choice, okay? So this is how they explain it to me. What you envision combined with what you believe plus your emotions creates your reality. So think about this for a second. Where are you putting your attention? What you're envisioning, right? Where are you spending your time and energy? Are you in a job that you just see just people taking and taking and taking, and people are working hard for a little couple of dollars, and they're not most people aren't using their innate skills and abilities or a cog in the wheel to support a system? Do you see this all around you? If you see this all around you, you're going to continue to perpetuate that, okay? What are you watching? Are you watching the news? Are you watching the media? Are you in church hearing about chaos and mayhem and repenting and heaven and hell? Okay, what you are envisioning with your eyes creates what you think about, okay? Which creates your beliefs. What do you believe as far as religion, political structures? You have to go to a doctor to get healed. You have to take pills to heal yourself. Go check out all my videos on this. These are all creative controllers, okay? So it creates your belief system. What you envision based on what you're hearing or seeing on TV or the news or Hollywood. Hollywood's a big one. Creates your beliefs. Your beliefs create emotions. Emotions are the powerful thing. Emotions is what sets us apart from many other species, okay? Human beings are incredibly intelligent human beings. I'm not talking about smart. I'm talking about incredibly orchestrated. We are technology that's insane, okay? So your emotions combined with what you envision, what you believe, literally create this reality. When you're not here, when you're not in a human body, you are in cosmos. You can call it heaven, but it's all love there, okay? Go check out some near-death experience videos of people who passed and came back, okay? Their stories are very similar. It's very unique to them, but they're very similar. It's all love. I was shown this 4 years ago when two light beings visited me. They showed me where I was from, where we're all from, okay? When we're there, we're powerful beings. The second we even start to think about something, it's there in front of it and manifests. This is possible, okay? But we're in a very dense dimension here. And the powers that were at the top of this globe know how powerful we are, and they know that we don't remember who we are and where we come from. And so they hijack our attention to create the reality that they want, that serves them, okay? So that's what they showed me. These are people sitting in pews at church or in school or in any type of external dictation of information that we're supposed to believe. These people are listening to one person tell them what to believe. Religion, political structures, education, right? Then we sit in front of TV and we're told from the media look at all this mass murder and mayhem and destruction around the globe. By watching it and believing it's real, we literally continue to create it. And then we complain and we get upset. I was one of them, right? I still am working on it. But we're complaining and upset about the very thing that we're creating based on what we're envisioning. And what we see in the news is what they want us to see. There's literally hired actors, and you can go and find them on YouTube. People talk about this, who have been hired to be an actor in many different scenarios in order to create a certain narrative for us to believe it. They're hired actors, people, but they also get scripts. I did a video on this a while ago on the systems that control us. Media was one of the videos I did. So then we watch on the news what they want us to believe, or Hollywood. Have you noticed all of the end of the world videos coming out, all of the mayhem, all the destruction, all of the aliens are here to kill us videos? If we believe that aliens are going to come down here and harm us, they can create a false alien invasion and scare the crap out of us and continue to hijack us, because when we live in fear, we're disconnected from our higher self. Go check out my other videos on this. I just did. If they're showing us end of the world, we just watched the movie Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke was in it. It's a newer movie. It's an end of the world movie from 2023. We just watched it. It scared me, man. It made me scared. Even though I know that that's not real, and that if I believe it and I'm scared of it, I'll create it. I'll be part of creating it. It still invokes fear, right? You have to be very careful about where you're spending your time and energy. And it's hard. I know if you're used to watching if you're used to watching Hollywood and movies and it's entertaining, it's addicting on purpose, guys, because we will create what they want us to create based on what they're putting in our faces that they want us to create. It's not created yet. The end of the world is not here, okay? But if you believe in that, you might end up on a timeline where that stuff is happening. Disconnect, make a choice, unplug. Then we go out in the world, and based on what we're told and what we watch and what we believe, we start to see it everywhere. Have you ever noticed that? I just had a client the other day that was telling me that she only notices negative things when she goes out about a certain, around dating, okay? She only notices negative things. Because she's living because that's all she sees. That's the kind of shows she watches. That's the kind of stuff she sees on social media. She's also in a career that she sees a lot of the negative stuff from relationships. But I also have clients that only see positive things because they're in a positive relationship and they're happy. And so when they go out, that's what they see. You will create what you see in the world that you live in based on what you believe and what you see, okay? Based on what you believe that you're told. And your beliefs don't come from out here. Well, you can choose them to be. Most of us started there. Your beliefs should be, who you are and what you believe in should come from your higher self. What you can't hear if you're operating on this side, all right? What they showed me is that if you're operating out in nature, so instead of screens, get out in nature. These people are walking on a path of trees. Get out in nature. Get out in the sun. Look at the sun. Stare at the sun. Go do research on this. Don't want to stare at the sun too long, but there is scientifically proven facts that show that it improves your health, improves your mood. Okay, get out in nature. Turn off the screens. Get out in nature. Get out of church. Go out in nature. Let nature be your church. When you're out in nature and you make the intention to connect with your higher self, you're going to get the information that you're seeking in church. That's only going to be the information that they want you to hear to control you. Okay, and these people at the top are also telling you things that they believe because they were told that. Some of them know. The most famous and rich people that have private jets and everything in religion and political structures, it's because they're telling us what they're told to tell us in order to rise to fame and fortune. It's happening in religion too, guys. These people are singing and dancing, listen to high vibe music, right? Do research on this, but a while ago, a few hundred years ago, I think, they discovered that if they changed the national or the world standard of tone for music, there's a certain level and tone of music that actually heals, physically heals. And they changed it just a little bit, and all music and everything is written now from a tone that's off of the natural tone because they don't want us healing ourselves. Listen to high vibe music, right? Like, go do research, look at Gaia, G-A-I-A. It's an app you can put on TV. They talk about this. There's science about this, quantum physics. There's brilliant people on there talking about the specifics of this. This is what I'm channeling, though. These are people helping each other move or helping each other do something. This person is doing something with their hobbies or building something with a hammer. This is the way we're meant to live, guys. Okay? And when you're operating from over here, you can hear your higher guidance, and you'll be creating, and you will start to notice your reality shift. You won't be hearing as much mayhem. You won't be around people that are bringing you down because you're creating a reality from love and trust and joy versus fear and mayhem and anxiety. Where you put your attention and what you believe and what your emotions, what emotions are created from that, literally will create the reality that you're in, which creates a global reality for the collective. So that's all the time I have. Thanks for being here. Drop your questions and comments below. Everything I share is channeled. I have to say is for fun and entertainment. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.